nothing to smile about. Roseanne Barr breaks down in tears as she takes a phone call outside her Utah home as it's revealed she could lose more than $3 million from canceled show. It has been just over a week since a single tweet changed Roseanne Barr's life, and it seems the trouble has only just begun. The disgraced comedian was seen crying on the phone outside her parents' home in Salt Lake City, Utah on Thursday. Barr, who was wearing a bright blue and purple dress, looked upset as she walked around outside and chatted on her cell phone. She often held her hand to her face in distress as she spoke on the phone. At one point Barr could even be seen wiping the tears from her eyes with her arm as she listened to someone on the other line. While the content of the phone call remains a mystery, there's plenty for Barr to be upset about since Roseanne was canceled last week following her racist tweet. It was exclusively revealed by DailyMail.com that Barr may not get paid full compensation for her canceled sitcom. ABC executives believe the star has brought the network into disrepute and has breached her contract obligations with her racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett, a source with knowledge of the situation claims. It's understood senior ABC figures are keen to block any payments due to Barr amid the embarrassment her incendiary tweet has caused the network. Barr reportedly raked in an estimated $250,000 per episode of the show and will likely lose more than $3 million in the wake of the scandal. This comes amid reports that the network is considering a spin-off of the show that would center around Sarah Gilbert, who played Barr's daughter on Roseanne. Gilbert was one of the first members of the cast to speak out against Barr following her tweets about Obama's former senior advisor, calling them abhorrent. Barr, 65, is still keeping a low profile at her parents' house, where she is holed up with partner Johnny Argent. She was snapped looking increasingly wary on Tuesday, walking near the home in a plain black dress. Smoking a cigarette and chatting on her phone. A makeup-free Barr appeared glum and lost in her thoughts in DailyMail.com's exclusive photos. The disgraced television star had vowed to take a break from Twitter, but on Tuesday she tweeted, "I'm making restitution for the pain I have caused." But just 5 minutes later Barr retweeted multiple posts that attacked Jarrett, who the comedian had said looked like the offspring between the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes. "You didn't cause any pain," one tweet read. "Those people always hated you. Valerie Jarrett wants Israelis and Jews chased into the sea, and she'll celebrate." Meanwhile, ABC executives are continuing to try and figure out if there is a future for Roseanne without its star. If a reboot doesn't materialize, then the network will commit to their monetary responsibilities for those caught up in the wake of the scandal, the source revealed. It's understood Barr's co-stars, including Gilbert and John Goodman, will receive close to their full agreed contracted fees for the canceled run. The source added that only the significant lead writers in the creative room are in talks of compensation packages. The crew of the show has not been made any promises of financial compensation, however. There's a lot to sort out. Some of the senior crew members are actively looking for work, with no decision yet made on any spin-off or reboot, the source said. Roseanne's contract was canceled because she brought the show and the network into disrepute, so network bosses aren't going to want to pay her, but they're more than happy to pay the rest of the cast. Even Roseanne's comments on Twitter in recent days have the legal team adamant that she has broken the moral obligations of her contract. It's understood Goodman, Gilbert and Laurie Metcalf will be paid for the unfilmed 10 episodes, even though 13 were commissioned. The source claims the stars have already accepted those terms behind closed doors. Another source from ABC told People that talks about a possible spin-off are currently underway, however. But it's too preliminary to know if it's going to gel or not, they added. The source also revealed that the cast were always on edge about Barr and whether she would go off track while they were filming. Everyone is upset for the cast and the crew, but there was always a feeling that something was going to happen, the source said. There was always a heightened awareness with her and we were always on edge. Did we think she would say something like that? No. But then it all fell apart. Gilbert led the way for a number of Barr's co-stars to speak out against her last week. "I am disappointed in her actions, to say the least," Gilbert wrote on Twitter last Tuesday. "This is incredibly sad and difficult for all of us, as we've created a show that we believe in, are proud of, and that audiences love, one that is separate and apart from the opinions and words of one cast member.